My sister likes Percocets. I knew that for a while. I remember I got my wisdom teeth removed and she picked up my prescription. The doctor gave me 20 Percocets and acetaminophen and penicillin. And I noticed that the people at the pharmacy counted 2 out of 3 of those prescriptions correctly. I got the correct amount of penicillin, correct amount of acetaminophen, but there was like they just fucked up on the Percocet count that my sister picked up. Yeah, they were like too short. What a coincidence! It's funny. I was over at my mother's house, and she was looking for her Percocets because she has lots of pain because she's very old, and she doesn't know where they are. And I'm like, well, why don't you know where they are? And she's because my sister likes Percocets, and then my mother hides them, so my sister can't get them, and then she forgets where she hid them. It's almost like a game of neglectful hide and seek with amnesia. So yeah, like my mother, she's in her late 80s. She wasn't feeling well and had to go to the emergency room. And my sister was at her home while my mother was in the hospital. And that's where my mother had like all these prescription drugs, a virtual buffet, because she's falling apart. She's old. She just takes a lot of prescription drugs. And Pippin, her cat, ironically, just out of the blue, got into her because she had her prescription pills and they weren't covered, and there was like a towel over them. They were in little containers. And Pippin, 10-pound cat, thought the Percocets were the best tasting pills out of a buffet of pharmaceutical cocktail drugs he could have chosen from. And I wasn't really sure if there was a God, because I've always been on the fence if there's a God or not. But the fact that one of those Percocets is designed for a 150-pound person, and Pippin ate maybe a good solid handful of them, and he's only 10 pounds, and miraculously he didn't die. I've got to say, hands down, there is a fucking God. No way my sister took all those Percocets.